Hey guys, welcome back to episode 2 of my fitness journey, turning 60 and getting the fittest I can be at this point in my life. Today we are going to be talking about goal setting. So there's a few things that I've learned over the years that are really important in achieving goals. So I want to share some of that with you and also talk specifically about what I'm doing, but hopefully this will help you if you have your own goals that you're trying to set as well. So number 1, we're going to talk about getting specific. So saying something like, I want to lose weight it's a goal, but it's really hard to achieve if you don't get a little bit more specific. My goal is to lose 25 pounds of fat. That's my goal. But it's not quite specific enough. So in order to do it in a healthy way, I have set the goal of 3 months. So if I break it down, and you want to break your goals down, into about 2 pounds a week. That's gonna give me about 24 pounds, and I'm hoping that I get one extra one in there on one of the weeks. I can tell along the way whether or not I'm going to be able to achieve that goal at the end. That's a really good thing. Next, you want to determine how you're going to get there, because having the wish does not make it happen. Again, for me, I'm going to be looking at increasing my cardio and at the same time decreasing the number of calories that I'm taking in each day, because I know that in order to lose weight, it's a really simple formula. You have to burn more calories than you take in. So I'm planning on 45 minutes of cardio per day. Part 2 is to make sure that I maintain a certain number of calories or below a day. And I know for me to be healthy, I need to be about 2,000 calories, maybe slightly under that. Remember, these goals are specific to me, my body, my age, and my goals. Your set points are going to be different. So I really strongly recommend that you get a certified trainer and a certified nutritionist that can help you determine what the best plan for you is to meet your goals. Next, accountability. So you know what your goals are. What you want to do is be able to have a very specific tool that helps you stay accountable. I personally use a fitness journal. It actually allows me to write down the meals that I eat, and then on the other side, the workout. So it is actually perfect for me because those 2 plans that I have, I can write down each day. So I can add up all my calories and make sure that I'm within a specific range. On the other side, I can write down if I did my 45 minutes of cardio. Then, as I'm moving forward, I can see if I've attained my mini goal that week. And if I haven't, then I go back and kind of look at each day and say, okay, where could I have done better to make sure that next week I hit my mini goal? And that leads us to our next point, which is give yourself some rewards. So I have a big reward plan for when I get my 25 pounds off. I'm gonna go to my favorite island in the world and have a nice vacation. But I also wanna make sure that I'm rewarding myself along the way. Maybe there's an outfit that I really like or a pair of shoes. I'm gonna allow myself to get them if I attain that weekly goal or monthly goal. And only give it to yourself if you actually did what you were supposed to do along the way, because that's cheating and you're sending the wrong message to yourself. Make sure you actually do what you're supposed to do or you're not allowed to get that. And that's your dad talking to you now. And the last thing to kind of keep in mind is motivation is great. And in the beginning, we are all motivated. It's, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it every day. Da, 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 da. And day 3 gets there, you're a little sore, you're a little tired, you're a little hungry, and you're like, I can have one day off and it's only day 3. And that's when discipline comes in. So discipline is more important than motivation. You've got to create those habits. You have to know that every day I'm going to do this and I'm going to write it down in the book, and you just start doing it without having to think about it. But that's when you know the habit has kicked in. If you don't get that exercise in that day, you feel terrible, not just physically, but mentally. So create those habits, keep that discipline, and the motivation will come back as you see yourself achieving those mini goals and then ultimately that big goal.